So in 1.9, we are dealing with age problems. So we're going to try to solve two of them here. First problem is Adam is 20 years younger than Brian. In 2 years, Brian will be twice as old as Adam. How old are they now? So in these problems, you're usually given some information about people right now and in the future and in the past. Okay, so in order to understand clearly what we're dealing with here, we're going to summarize the information using a little box. We're going to put the person's names here, Adam and Brian. First column will be their what's going on right now. And the third column is what's going on in the future or in the past. So here it's in 2 years, so it's in the future. I'll just put a +2 here. Okay. And we're going to try to fill in the information in the table here. We have 4 information to recover. So Adam is 20 years younger than Brian. Okay, so we don't know Adam's age or Brian's age. But let's say we fix Brian's age to X. Adam is 20 years younger than Brian. So what would be Adam's age right now? It would be X, to which I subtract 20, right? So if it helps, maybe at the beginning you can work with actual numbers. Like you've got Adam, Brian, and now you just say, okay, so suppose Brian is 20 years old right now. That's not going to be fun because Adam's going to be 0. Let's say Brian is 40 right now. Adam will be 20 years younger. So Adam would be 20, right? So in 2 years, Adam would be 22. Brian would be 42. And is Brian twice as old as Adam? Actually, almost, but not quite, right? 42 is not 2 times 22. So it doesn't work, but you see we're actually pretty close. So the idea is to not do this by trial and error, so do it with variables. So if you have some value for the age of Brian, we can see that we can fill in the information in the 4 little boxes. Adam's going to be X minus 20. 2 years from now, Brian is what? He's X plus 2. And Adam will be X minus 20 plus 2, so X minus 18. Okay? And then we try to include the information, and Adam will be twice as old as Brian will be twice as old as Adam. So now let's try to include that information. So that means that Brian's age would be twice the age of Adam in 2 years, right? And this is the equation we have to solve for X. So if we do that, we get this. I'm going to send all the X on one side and the constants on the other side. So if I subtract X, I get X here. And 2 plus 36 is 38. So Brian is going to be, Brian now is 38. Okay, so Brian is 38 years old. And Adam, which is 20 years younger, right, is 18 years old. And let's just verify that it works, right? If I fill in the box with those values, right, we said, so this is B, 38 right now would mean 18 years old for Adam. In 2 years, Adam is 20 and Brian is 40, and that's correct. This is this is twice the value of 20. Okay, let's look at another one. Louis is 26. Okay, I've got Louis, and I've got Louis' daughter. His daughter is 4. Okay, so we know their age right now. So now we know what this is. Louis is 26, daughter is 4. In how many years? We don't know how many years will be twice his daughter's age. Okay. So if you're again confused about this, try to fill in the table with some values. Probably not going to work, but at least you'll kind of have a feeling of what to do. So let's say I think it's going to be in 4 years. Okay, so that would be plus 4, right? So this is a value I'm fixing, and let's see if I can, from this, recover the values of the other boxes. Yes, I can, because in 4 years, Rudy's going to be 30, and his daughter's going to be 8. And is 2 times 8 30? No. Okay, so I can see that this is not correct. Okay, it's not in 4 years. But what this shows me is that if I fix t, after that everything else depends on it. So in t years, Louis is going to be what? 26 plus t. His daughter is 4 plus t. So I'll write that down. Let t be the number of years. Okay. Then what do we get? We get 26 plus t has to be twice the value of the age of the daughter. And let's try to solve that for t. So that's 8 plus 2t. I send all my t's on the same side, so I'm going to get t here by subtracting t. And 26 minus 8, right? I send the 8 on the other side, so 26 minus 8 is what? Is 18, right? So 18 years. Let's verify that it works. So Louis, his daughter, he's 26, she's 4. In 18 years, she's 22. He is, what, 44. And yes, that works now, okay? So I can just write that down. Louis will be twice his daughter's age in 18 years.